This has gone on for long enough. I've about had it with this hair. So the challenge today is to see if YouTube University can teach me how to cut my own hair. I use YouTube University all the time for things like programming, game design, Photoshop, video editing, cutting my own hair apparently. I selected these videos based off of a couple different searches, off of easiness, the thumbnail, and what looked like a successful video. So we're going to find out if these are realistic expectations or not.
Because, as you may or may not know, I am by no means a licensed barber whatsoever. I love cutting my own hair, and I've been doing so for the past 10 years. I recommend you set aside at least 1 to 2 hours to cut your own hair. This way you have a clear mind, knowing you can take it slow and steady, because cutting your own hair is not a race whatsoever.
First time take 2 hours. Oh boy. So this guy says size 3 guard. So he didn't say this, but he demonstrated it. Use thingies and hair scissors to trim top and brown leery region. Highly technical terms there.
If you're wondering what authority I'm telling you how to cut your own hair, I'm a barber of 17 years experience. My name's Michael Home. Last year in 2019, I was a finalist in Scotland's Best Barber, so I have lots of experience, and I can tell you...
Not only is he Scottish, he's the best barber in Scotland. Oh, 17 years. I'm not putting that
in a really simple way how to cut your own hair. I'm not going to complicate it for you. I'm not going to tell you how to do a fade. This is going to be something that's achievable, that you can do yourself. Now, believe me, this is going to be easier for you than it is for me, because I'm trying to show the angle in the camera, plus use 2 mirrors, and I don't do a lot of yoga, so you're not going to have the trouble of having to show it in a camera as well. You could do this just with 2 mirrors only. Okay, so this is the method. I want you to comb all your hair in the direction that it wants to sit.
Okay. This is the secret sauce. This is the information that we're looking for.
Okay, which is probably forwards. This is the method. So turn the clipper on, plant it at the back of your head, and work your way from the back to the front. Okay? What you need to do, I want you to be cautious. Okay? Start long and get shorter. Okay, I've got the number 3 guard on here. This is 10mm on an Andis clipper. Okay? You can see now that there is hair coming off, okay? And my hair goes this way at the side, so down this way. Not blended in though, we'll come to that. Okay, back of the head. A lot of people might look at this and be very afraid, but believe me, it works. It does work. I'm going to style my hair in some hair products just to show you what the end result is. Show you, let me try and get a good angle so you can see this. And I'm working my way right in the back. Remember I said, how do we blend in the back? We're going to have that problem of blending it in. So this is how we do it now, with this working down the way. I'm going to use a pair of scissors. I'm using these Osaka professional scissors, but if you're careful and you take your time, you could probably use most scissors, but they're just not going to cut. It's just not going to be as sharp. I'll put a little bit of water on. So I'm going to comb down, actually. The method is going to be that we're going to chip, okay? Now, I have one blade just rested on my forehead, and I just work across. That helps me move my thumb and keep the other blade still. Don't worry about your technique. The main thing is that you do it correctly and you manage to get a straight line. That's the first pass. Let's comb it down. Right here, and I'm still long here. Let's go for the second pass. We'll go this way this time.
We comb down and what as needed.
Pristine. Okay, so fingers for me. It's nice and dry now, but I want to turn it onto cold because I want to cool this down, so I'm going to put my dryer on. If you want your hair to stay in place all day, set the hairdryer to cold and cool your hair down, because when it's hot it still relaxes and it goes back to its natural form. Alpha and beta keratin, that's a lesson for another day, but let's get this on cold and cool the hair down and keep ruffling. Okay?
Interesting. All right, that's us learned to cut the hair. I've taken my notes here. That last one was really good, so I'm glad I found that. Good heavens. Just make sure we save that. Now that we've done our education, let's go for the practical test.
Here we are.
So you can sort of see what's happening here. The way I'm going to do this is I'm going to give myself three phone homes on the tips and tricks that we've learned. Really, the first 2 videos were kind of take your time, use lower guards, but that third video really explained how to do this. So what we're going to do is we're going to use this camera as our mirror, right? It's pretty good size. It's the Pixel 6 Pro. I got a really good shot there, and then I'll have that camera doing that. So, because he would mainly use a small mirror and then the big mirror. So, what I'll probably end up doing is coming around here, even attaching heat for this guy. Get that on there. I'll use this one for now. Whoa. Not sure what the model is on this. Model MC3, I suppose. That'll be accoutrements. Arm thingy. Guess it's guard up and guard. Guess it's 0 guard. Guard up. Skizzles. So, going from Alonzi. Can really feel it's a lot of hair. Back. Not the most even thing. So, at this point, the real problem I'm having here is I can't see. But fortunately, knows how to do it. So first, I'm going to litmus test my hair. Okay, come down here, and we're going to go up to a 4. That's a 4. Come from the top here, down. Working pretty well, actually. We're going to go down to a 3. All right. That's doing better, but it's still really getting to me up there. So at this point, I'm going to try to fade up the sides using that downward technique that he used. Currently, I've got a 3 on here, so I'm going to turn it the guard on, so it's like 3.5. All right, we're still looking a little different, but definitely looking a lot better. So I'm going to go down to a 2.
it feels fairly even all around. Right now, what I'm going to do is get a little water in the front. Trim on the front. We did. Just put it there. Now, I did that a little silly on purpose because I need to get that stuff out of my face so I can see. All things considered, that isn't bad. My hair will probably never be combed over like this. Likely, it's going to look something like this. Kind of going over and around. And that's not a bad look. All things considered. Now we have to fade it. And if you remember, fading takes time. I'm going to use a 1/2 to get around my ears because I'm just kind of not getting that level. Okay. We're going to do argan oil of Morocco. I'm rubbing it onto my palm so that I don't squeeze it and get like a whole bunch. So this much hair, or I should say this little, I don't need much. It does not take much. That little bit in the back is kind of funny. I'm just gonna kind of pat it down. All right. Not bad, all things considered. Did pretty good. All the hair. I like how it looks, but really, it's all about how does my wife like it.
You didn't bust your hair, right?
I mean, you can see what I did to my hair. Come over here.
I wish I could press the undo button. But yeah, please just like shave all this and this off now because this right here does not look right. So you cannot grow your beard until you get the rest of that back.
What? I can't do the
No.
in and then have it
No.
go.
Even though I love you, I don't want that style for you. I'm the one who's gonna be looking at your face the most, so that's enough.
Oh.
Yeah, so you're gonna make all that like baby soft smooth, man.
And there you have it. So I guess it was pretty possible. I didn't use any of my 3 hints, and as you can see, came out pretty well. So I would say you can learn how to cut your own hair using YouTube University. Whether you should or not is another story entirely. So tune in next time to see if you can learn how to monogram your own bathrobes on YouTube University. It's probably a video or something over here for you to watch. Over here too. I'll throw up video coming soon. Subscribe so you don't miss it. But honestly, share this video with somebody who would be interested.